The formation of a bat, a crab and butterfly, divine proportions and retracement levels developed by an Italian mathematician 800 years ago. When it comes to investing in financial markets, this all sounds completely abstract at first, doesn't it? It turns out, however, that some traders weave all these elements into their trading strategies. What is the so-called harmonic trading, how to use Fibonacci tools, and does it have any chance of success? This is what this material will be about. But let's start with who Leonardo Fibonacci was. Fibonacci, also known as Leonardo of Pisa, was an Italian mathematician who lived at the turn of the 12th and 13th centuries. He compiled many mathematical treatises, most of which are lost right now. Only 3 works survived. The most famous of them is a book from 1202 entitled Liber Abaci. Leonardo, during his work, found an interesting sequence that was eventually named after him. It has been found that this sequence is reflected throughout the world around us, science, nature, and even, you guessed it, financial markets. The basic sequence of Fibonacci numbers looks like this. It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, and 610. And it goes on forever. Each of the numbers listed in the sequence is the sum of the 2 previous ones, except for the first and second. So it's a recursive sequence, and at the same time the Fibonacci sequence is the first known sequence of this kind. The result of dividing each of the numbers in the sequence by its previous one always hovers around the value of 1.618, which has been called the golden ratio number phi. However, if you divide a certain number in the sequence by the one that is 2 positions earlier, we will get the result of 2.618. Quoting numbers that are 3 places apart will give us an approximate result of 4.236. Based on Fibonacci numbers, several analytical tools have been developed, such as retracement, lines of range, cycles, fans, and channels. Most of them are standard available on popular investment platforms like MetaTrader. The first of these tools, the so-called Fibonacci Retracement, is the most popular. Fibonacci levels are used to mark turning points in the market. Okay guys, so we are now at the platform and what we should do with this tool. So basically we are measuring the previous wave, either to the upside or to the downside, but to the downside those waves are called corrections. But let's start with this impulse wave. So we are measuring from the notch to the notch, which means from the lowest point to the highest point of this upward moving wave, this impulse wave. What I have on mean, I will show you already. Let's zoom in a bit. So we are talking about from the notch to the notch, which means, as you can see, this is the lowest point where we are starting our measurement. So to be precise, let's correct it a bit, okay. And we are ending it at the highest point, which is over here. This movement here. Okay, so now let's zoom out. Oh, sorry. Now let's zoom out and talk about those levels that we have over here. Okay, so the most crucial numbers, we can say the base numbers that are set in this tool are 0.236, 0.382, 0.5, which is not a Fibonacci number, but this is basically a 50% of this whole correction move, which is half of the move, and many times the corrections stopped at the level of at half of the previous move, at the half of the distance of the previous move. So then we have 0.618, we have 1, and next is 1.618, 2.618, which we discussed, of course, and 4.236. So these are the basic levels of this Fibonacci retracement tool. that are by default set in this tool. And now let's go to the settings and let's add another very important numbers, very important levels that many other traders, including me, of course, use simply because maybe they are not Fibonacci numbers, but they are very crucial levels from where the price many times simply just bounce off and go in the continuing this upward move. So let's add them. Let's go to the settings. This tool is, as I said, by default set in many platforms like MetaTrader. Here I am showing you this on TradingView. So yeah, let's add those numbers. So firstly, 78, 786, 886, 1.272, and sometimes traders use levels like 2.272 and 2. So yeah, let's just add them on the chart, and you can see over here they are already added. Many times it will be not displayed as 0 point, as for example 0.618, but sometimes the numbers are displayed in form of a percentage, so you would have, for example, things like 61.8%, so on and so forth. So yeah, now we know what these levels are for. We are basically measuring the impulse and therefore looking for moments when the price could potentially reverse from. So maybe let's mark them. We'll be looking at those levels: 50, 61.8, 78.6, 88.6, so on and so forth, and look for dependencies on the market and to try to enter at those moments. Okay, now let's talk about Fibonacci Expansion tool. And it serves the same purpose as the Fibonacci Retracement tool, which is we are trying to digest the price levels from which the price will start the opposite move. So the difference is that with the Fibonacci Expansion tool, we are not only measuring the first impulse move, but also the correction to this impulse. So let me show you on this example. We have this downtrend. We have this, we can say, first impulse move, strong impulse. And here we have the correction to this impulse. So let's use the Fibonacci Expansion tool. Again, we are measuring from the notch to the notch. So precision is very important here in this measurement. So first, like, click here, then click on this lower point and measure this whole correction move and stretch the lines to the right side. So as you can see, the zero level needs to be at the top of this highest point, which is this correction move. So now also the Fibo levels are shown over here. And the most important level for us is level 1. This is the strongest level. With most often it works. Other traders use also 61.8, which is in here 0.618, and 161.8, which is in here 1.618. But I need to say it up front, the level 1 is the strongest one, and I will explain that why a little bit later. So the other numbers are not significant at all. You shouldn't use them. I don't know why they are displayed over here. So yeah, as I said, level of 1 is crucial for us. This over here. So now let's play the chart. Okay, and you will see what I had on mean. So the price more or less bounced from this level. We have the opposite move. On top of that, you can clearly see, if we zoom in even a bit, that the formation of inverted head and shoulders chart pattern has been formed. So this is another signal for us that it was a good move. So we can even play it a bit further. So you can see that more or less you can even set a pending order over here, but with this caveat that it is a bit more risky and the stop loss level is hard to set in those moments, because as you can see, even if you would set the level over here and for example add a couple pips to that, there is a huge risk that your stop loss could be triggered. The price action over here is not so precise, so this is a very risky if you would like to set any stop loss over here. As you can see, the level was broken a little bit, then even with the next candle it was deepen over here with this notch, so it would be a huge risk for you. But after entering in the market, and if you would have situation like this over here, the price would be here or even started going upward, then with much more confident you could set the stop loss below this lower point. So yeah, that is as for the Fibonacci expansion tool. Other tools such as cycles that are to mark turning points in time, fans to determine support and resistance in the form of a trend line, or Fibo channels that plot possible price corridors on the chart are clearly less popular. Fibo tools are used by a large number of people in their analysis, but they usually only support other techniques and rarely constitute the foundation of a trader's investment strategy. However, some went a step further and developed an entire analysis methodology based on Fibo. This is how harmonic trading was born, i.e. trading with the use of the so-called harmonic patterns. Among the most popular harmonic formations we distinguish is butterfly, crab, Gartley, bat, and so-called AB equals CD. Each of these patterns has an upward and downward version. At first glance, they look all similar, but after a deeper analysis of the examples, you can see that the key to the puzzle is to appropriate proportions of waves to each other, which, to make it easier, are often determined in the range, for example, from 38.2 to 88.6. Okay, and we are back again at the same example as we discussed the Fibonacci tools. So let's talk about the first and one of the most popular harmonic pattern, which is AB equals CD. In other slang, it is called one-to-one formation. So let's talk about that. We have, as we discussed previously, this first move to the downside. We can say the correction move and the continuation, and this is the point from which the price should bounce. So this is our D point. So let's measure it with the Fibonacci expansion tool, because the Fibonacci expansion tool is very good to digest AB equals CD harmonic patterns. So we have this first move, the correction, and the level 1. So if you have already spotted, yes, it means that this move to the downside is equal to this move to the downside. So you have this range, this price range, the correction, and again the same price move should occur. And if it is, this is the moment, this is your point D, from where again you should enter the market. So Fibonacci expansion shows you kind of the AB equals CD pattern. So the other thing to spot AB equals CD pattern is that this correction move should be around 61.8 level, or in here it would be 0.618. So again, we are measuring this move from the notch to the notch, and what we see over here, and what we see clearly that this move ended at right here at 0.618. So if this happens, most likely you have a much more confidence that this one-to-one AB equals CD CD pattern will occur, and this is a very good place to enter the market on the long side, of course, and as it is confirmed in this example. So in TradingView, you also have this cool tool that it can help you to identify this ABCD pattern. So A, B, C, D. So you can see the proportions are correct over here. It's almost 0.618. So yeah, that is basically this first harmonic pattern, which is AB equals CD. Okay, I don't want to bombard you with dozens of examples of subsequent patterns. If you are interested in this subject, there are several books on harmonic trading available on the market. I think the most popular one is, for example, Scott Carney's Harmonic Trader. In this book, you'll find detailed descriptions of the patterns with a lot of examples from the Forex market, for example. Let's move on to the most important question. Does harmonic trading really work? So, traders fall into two groups. Those who say they do and those who laugh at the previous one. So we can easily find many supporters of the Fibo methodology believing in their reliable operation. We will find even more opponents who, discouraged by a series of failures after its use, will claim that Fibo is closer to reading tea leaves than to reliable analysis. Who's right? Considering that when using Fibonacci tools, a great deal of subjectivity always creeps in, and the whole concept is based on divine proportions, so it is difficult to answer these questions in one direction. Where one trader traces a crab pattern in the same place, the other trader may conclude that nothing like this has occurred on the chart. Fibo supporters can also always defend their position by arguing that the market is never precise to the point, or the pattern has been negated in time and we should not open a position. And this is subjectivity that causes that even after many years of analyzing the charts in terms of harmonic patterns, everything will be broken by our individual interpretation of the situation on the chart. So yeah, with that said, I could end this video. And if you have some questions or you wanna get in touch, just leave a comment down below or reach me in the social trading platform of LiteFinance broker. So yeah, until next time, guys, take care and goodbye.